27-year-old Elijah Burke, a resident of Baghdad Street, remains in custody tonight after being detained on Monday in connection with the brutal murder of his sister. Julian Burke, a young mother who lived at this address near the corners of 1st and St. Peter's Streets in the Kings Park area, was viciously attacked by her sibling, who proceeded to inflict multiple chop wounds to various parts of her body. The harrowing ordeal was witnessed by her 6-year-old son, who ran for help at a neighbor's house.
Her little boy actually saw how mommy uh, actually died, passed away.
The infant had just returned home along with his mother after reportedly visiting a sister who was celebrating her birthday on Sunday. Little did the mother and son know that they were being waylaid behind a coconut tree in the yard by an angry relative. When they arrived at the rear of the property, Elijah pounced without warning.
Her brother was waiting for her by the coconut tree. And when she turned to swing for the key to open, that's when he hit regretted the first strike. And I get to know all of that through her son.
In a state of fright and panic, the minor sought assistance from the landlord before running away from the scene of the deadly chopping. According to the property owner, she heard the commotion in the nearby yard, but by the time she was able to peek through a bedroom window, the vicious assault was already taking place across from her place of business. The proprietor declined to appear on record. Her account of what transpired was echoed by Burke's common-law husband.
She ran to the street. That's when the neighbors start, notifying that what this noise is all about, and everybody knows. I usually argue with she, but not to those levels. And I was just in the sugar mill at Cayo trying to survive, take care of her stepson, her, and myself. And I received the messed up news about 6:30, I guess.
By that time, Julie, as her loved ones all knew her, was already rushed to the Carl Huchner Memorial Hospital, where she was suffering from a partially severed lower arm and massive chop wounds to the head. The spray of blood on the adjacent fence is some indication of the sheer violence that befell her.
When I saw her, she was already in coma. I tried to talk to her, but she just moved. I wish she just opened her eyes and say, "I'm here," but it wasn't that way. Even if I prayed, it wasn't that way.
Tell us what you know about the brother, Elijah. Were they known to have had any kind of differences with each other? Tell us what you know about the individual.
This guy, he came here couple nights, chill here, bought some food for us. But I guess he was already planning what he was going to do. So I guess the best way was mingle with us so he can see what or study the move, so to speak.
Neighbors told News 5 earlier today that there may have been a confrontation at the home of the sister who was celebrating her birthday, but that Elijah left the premises without saying a word. He returned to Julie's bungalow instead and laid in wait.
He stole a purse with her personal belongings, was only documents. And I guess it was concerning that the documents they argue at her bigger sister home. Like I said, I was in Cayo. I didn't know nothing until I came and saw her and shut down. I talked to her. I tried my best, but sometimes your plans are not God plans, and she's not here anymore. I still feel like it's a dream.
A very bad dream that he will be forced to awaken from. For the 6-year-old stepson, the nightmare of his mother being butchered before his very eyes is undoubtedly etched in his young mind.
In front of her nephew. I never used to like her son at before, but with time, I start realize, what, his father don't really check for the Levi because he don't really help. So, and I don't need his help. So you know what? I'll take him on my wing, and we were living, like you say, we can say it la vida loca, but we were living the cool life. And now this crap, she's gone. The little boy, he can't stay with me. He's not my real son. He's gone. Now it's me one in my apartment.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.